Hi, this is Ray. So, it's very, very, it's just that, what I was trying to say is everything was fine until they got me with this thing like at the public library, you know? Because when something happens, like, then you got to go through what you got to go through, like with some kind of a missing wallet or something like this, then you got to get through this whole experience, but you don't sit around like beating yourself up about it, basically, It's that you have to use your principles, like, well, somebody stole something from me and it's not my fault. If I'm going to try to get this person back, that's one thing. If I'm not going to try to get this person back, then it's another. And so these people have a lot of principles, more than you think, like these homeless people, Look at them, they're just minding their own business. It's in the same story, the same movie as the missing property. It's just like that they're just out there and like, yeah, but I'm not just trying to get this person back for that thing. But in the middle of this all, it's difficult, like even physiologically, like when you're missing something, because there's what you go through and then you have to actually change your eating habits to keep up with that, because it causes stress, and so when dealing with all this stress, there's psychological, but then it also becomes even physiological for the homeless people. Okay? And it's very hard, It's very difficult. And so that's one thing to have this journey, but now what is this like going on like with the internet, What is it for? Is it for me? No. You know what I mean? Somebody from the story of the Good Samaritan. No. Any kind of a homeless person. No. Homeless people make too many friend requests or whatever this is. Put them on the internet with Quentin Tarantino, etc., 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 etc. It's not like what you do, for somebody in those circumstances. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like somebody just kept chasing me down the street. I was getting chased like down the street, like they were stealing my things, but I'm not going to get them back. And then all of a sudden, oh, my friends are not allowed to call me on the telephone. What? What did you think that it means? What do you think that it, it's just what it is. It's exactly all it is. It's exactly what that is, In the first place, people are stealing from me. In the second place, it's both physiological and psychological. Now I'm back in Los Angeles. There's something wrong with those people. Now my friends are not allowed to call me on the telephone. That was the whole thing. You know what I mean? And so I don't know what kind of a thing it is that people think that we have going on, like with messing around with somebody like on their internet. I just don't know what kind of a thing that anybody thinks that is. You know what I mean? And, it's just, is it just like, is this story about a Robert Smith Cure fan, like, that actually loses his mind because he was supposed to lose his mind? That he goes crazy, he becomes like a crazy maniac because that's what somebody wanted him to do? Was do the whole thing wrong, like, and like never to become like a good Samaritan or something? It's like, I don't get that. I don't get that. And again, this interesting character might not be the only person that you could personify like in this world,